Hey everybody, it's Jenn and Kanata. I'm just doing a little vlog today. It's March 24th, Tuesday. So it's officially been almost 2 weeks since we've been self-isolating. So, just because of stuff, and I have to say, it's kind of sucky. Everybody's been home the whole time. We did leave Friday for doctor's appointments at the Children's Hospital, but and then we had a ride there and a ride back, so we got checked in at the hospital. They took our temperature, asked us questions, everything like that. We're all fine, and Abby did her appointment for her IV iron, and that went well. So there is that to say. Yay! But yesterday we got a bit of snow again. My driveway was clear almost. Now I've got snow. As you can see, I've got this much snow. It's all kind of melting because it's still it's 0 degrees. But see here, we got that much snow. It's about an inch of snow. I just shoveled the snow here so that it's all water here, and that. But I shouldn't touch my face. That's the hardest thing is trying. Okay, I'm washing my hands. Look, all the time. It's peeling. My palms and my hands. Look, maybe that one you can see a bit better. It's just peeling. But we're doing fine, and we're making it work. I did order through Instacart yesterday. Well, I ordered on Friday, but they couldn't deliver till yesterday. And only problem was I could not even put toilet paper even on the list if I wanted to. It was not an option. I picked up a bunch of snacky stuff because apparently hubby, when he's home and stuff, we've eaten all of his favorite snacks. And he's been teleworking and on the phone or on the computer from 9 in the morning till 6:30 at night. He's working as much or more than he would if he was traveling for work, because of just the commute is short. It's only a minute and a half. He takes a break to eat and that, but the worst. So I had a conversation with him yesterday, because the problem has been all last week. I don't know his schedule. He doesn't share with me his schedule when he's having telephone meet. The first couple of days, it was kind of nuts because it was a SHTF situation. They're trying to get everybody online. They can only access the government servers for short periods of time. They should go on there, get their stuff, download it, and get off, because it can't handle the amount of workloads and stuff like that. So he's been in meetings and presentations and all this stuff. But and he has somebody who does his scheduling. So he has actually, I think, 1 or 2 people that are in charge of his calendar, and he doesn't know what his calendar is until necessarily that day of. He can check it beforehand, but could change the day of even hours before, throwing in another meeting in there. So he's come up a few times saying, "Oh, I'm peckish," and I'm like, "I haven't even started lunch because people around here have been sleeping in." I've been cleaning. I've been trying to organize the fridge, and trying to use up leftovers and trying to use up things going. And I did not make a menu plan last week, and it was so hard every single day. And so this week I have to make a menu plan, because this is ridiculous. Because I can't do without a menu plan, because he's like, "Oh, what's for lunch?" I'm like, "I don't know." I have to make a menu plan for lunches and suppers, so that we know what we're going to eat. So that my kids know what they're going to eat. So I don't have my kitchen. I just feel like I'm like a freaking restaurant. People coming in and at various different times, and we try and eat on the weekends and stuff. We eat lunch and supper together, or we do 2 meals, brunch and supper. But during this week, and last week we did that too, the first few days. Um, but Rowan's been doing her schoolwork online, so she's been like spending all the time, and then she'll take a break at various times to come and get something to eat. And she's like, What can I have to eat?" I'm like, "I don't know. I'm kind of busy doing something because I'm not just there to just feed them. I have to still try and do the stuff around the house, which I'm saying I need a little bit more help because I'm having like four people here 24/7. Four people making a mess, four people eating, four people doing, dirtying up clothes or whatever. Actually, most of them not dirtying up clothes. They're just wearing their pajamas and stuff. So there's been less laundry. Today I'm wearing clothes. Excuse me, instead of PJs because I'm supposed to be expecting a delivery. So I tend not to, prescription delivery. So I tend not to do the, answer the door in my pajamas. I do sometimes when we order food, but anyways, we did the Instacart. I could not get chicken. I got, other than the stuffed chicken breasts, I couldn't even get chicken strips or anything like that. I got a lot of fruits and vegetables. Some things they had to replace with other things. Like, I went through the list and said, okay, if you don't have this, replace it with this. So it was not a perfect list. I got like some chips. I got one package of pop because I couldn't even price match the pop. So I'm like, I can't really justify, excuse me, the amount that we spend on pop when it's not on sale. So I said, well, this weekend I have to change my shopping habits for this virus because my ride I usually go with every 2 to 3 weeks, she is on self-isolating and self-quarantine because she's a senior as well as she has health issues. So we want to keep her safe. 2, I need to go about once a week to go to the store to see what's there and replenish the fresh stuff on a fairly regular basis so that we still have fresh food and healthy food and use the sales. I'm not necessarily spending more money per se, like other than this Instacart was more expensive because nothing was on sale. So it was like regular store prices, plus there was a delivery fee and a service fee and a tipping fee, which was equal to about 10% of the order. The whole, like the service fee and the tipping fee was 10%, plus there was a service fee, delivery fee of like $4. So which was not, it cost like I think about $25 to get the stuff here, but I didn't have to go out the house, and it was dropped off. They dropped off the thing on the step. They rung the doorbell. I picked it up. It was good. And the stuff that was picked that we did receive that wasn't not available was actually good products. So like the lettuce was green, it wasn't wilted, the tomatoes weren't bruised, the pears weren't bruised. And the cheapest thing that I found was hilarious, though. The 2 cheapest fruits that I could get were pears, which were five something a pound or something like no 4 something a pound. Not a great price, but no, I think it was a kilogram. Maybe it was 5 something a kilogram. It was like $5.99 a kilogram because it was like, oh, okay, that's about 2 pounds. For $5. So it was a 3-pound bag or 5 something a kilogram, which is about 2 pounds. So I said if they didn't have the 3-pound bag, which was like $6, I think it was $6 even, to get the $5 a kilogram. And bananas, which they were roughly $2.18 a kilogram, which is about 57 cents a pound. But they didn't have that to get the organic ones, which were like 3 something a kilogram, which is about 80 cents a pound. So they didn't have the regular bananas, so I got organic. So what's funny is a lot of things I got this time ended up being organic because they didn't have the regular stuff at the time that the shopper was shopping. I did not pick up a bunch of meats because I have a whole, I got a beef order in the freezer. but I wanted some chicken to kind of complement the beef. I wanted some pork to complement beef, but that did not happen. So, but that's fine. We have food for this week. I'm planning on going to a store, probably Food Basics, which is near me, on Friday. Maybe if I can find somebody who's going to Costco to tag along with them, um, just to pick up a couple of things, like because their snacky stuff is definitely cheaper than the grocery store. So there's a few snack things that my family does like. It's not essential, but keeping my family happy in little snacks keeps them less whiny and less annoying and makes the family happier. So that is my plan. But I just wanted to share with you um, just how we're doing. How's it going on in your house? Is your house starting to feeling cabin fever? I know we are. This I'm used to not necessarily going out all the time, but I'm used to not allowed to go out. Um, so even when we are off the self isolation, we're still going to do social distancing. We are not going to be and going back to the way things were. I'm still probably going to be going out once a week to do groceries. And I think I'm still going back to volunteering on Mondays for the food cupboard on the phones, because there's only three of us in that whole um, space there. So it's in the office or whatever, and it's definitely more than 2 meters apart, as long as everybody's well. But that is my plan. How are you guys dealing with this, cabin fever stuff? Comment below what things have you been doing. We've been playing games, we've been watching movies, lots of Netflix, as well as doing lots of cooking and eating together. And um, it's been fun, like, especially in the evenings when Jeff is off work and everybody's kind of like downtime. During the day, it's kind of odd when everybody's home and I'm here too. It's just very odd. It's very distracting for me. So, have a great day. Bye, friends.